Hola, hello, how you doing? How's it going? It is time to motivate on an all new, wonderful, happy episode of Buddha Bear Talks, the podcast, bitch. We're going to start this new season up nice and juicy. And, bitch, we are live. We are live, loud and in color, filled with love and kittens and titties. But other than that, yo, Lauren's all the way out of the country. I know that's right, bitch. Yeah. Look at my girl living it up.
Of course.
Yes. And today's topic, we're going to talk about why do people lie on the resume to go into relationships? As you're seeing the topic, there have been a lot of men we both have experienced on why they wanna don't always be upfront. Like they want to pretend to be someone that they're not because they think they're not gonna get the cookie or they're not gonna get into the relationship. They're gonna see for who they are, that type of shit. In the relationship world, well, in the real world, actually, motherfuckers do lie a whole fucking
lot.
A whole lot.
A lot.
Yeah, they hold that lie.
Women do it too, though. It ain't just men. Women do that shit too.
Both sides of the part do it bad.
And you know, all it does is like it fucks up a good person. You know, these men talking about they want a real one, but when they get a real one, they don't want it. They get in there and they figured out they can feel again with this person. They don't like that shit. So why lie on what you want? Why don't you just say, I want to be in my single space. Well, be in your damn single space. Stay the hell over there. Stop coming into good women's lives just to ruin them because you tear it up for somebody else, lying on the resume like that. And I mean lying on the resume. You literally sit there and tell these people what they want to hear, just like you in a job interview, but then 6 months down the road or 5 weeks down the road or 3 weeks down the road, oh, it's a problem. You too much. No, you ain't too much. Too much for you, but not for the right person. That's the problem. Sitting here, tell somebody what you want them to hear just to get. Don't get in a relationship when you're bored, lonely, and horny. If you don't heal yourself before you do some stupid shit.
Honey, yeah. There's men out there that some of these people do it out there like that. Men and women do both. If you don't heal yourself, don't go in another relationship thinking it's going to work out. Then you end up bleeding on the person. If you bleed on the person,
you're going to bleed everywhere.
You're screwed, not the F word. You know what I mean?
If you lie on the resume,
you done for.
You're done. You're done with me. There's no freaking point.
There's no coming back.
None. Zero. Zilch. Because it's one thing to be straightforward and say what you don't want, what you do want, all that kind of stuff. It's different when you literally go to the extreme of genuinely, straight up, saying you want this, you want that, and then when you got it, and you got a good, solid foundational woman, what did you expect? A girl? There's a difference between some girls and a woman. These jokers out here playing with these little girls. These girls break the hell out of them, and then they sit there and they get a real woman, and they won't even give her a shot, just like a man. Y'all are doing that, and y'all are doing that to yourself. You chasing lust when you need to be chasing the right one. That face ain't gonna last forever. That body ain't gonna last forever. You better fall in love with the soul before you fall in love with the person. You got to do that. Now, I'm not saying you ain't got to have standards on what kind of man you want or what kind of female you want. But that's some Mickey Mouse expectations if you expect this face to last when I'm 90. Me and Ray gonna be in the nursing home drinking liquor. I don't know about y'all. We gonna be partying it up in the home.
I'll be drinking wine, messing out hard ass liquor, busting up my titties. I don't do no hard liquor. I can't. I'd rather drink my coconut Moscato wine and smoke a blunt and be just as crazy as Mabel Simmons. Is that what I want to do?
Amen.
Yes. Chocolate chip for the honey dip because y'all got me twisted. But but honey, that you got me twisted. Want you some Mickey Mouse expectation. We have these men around here better get it together, know what the hell they want. Y'all chasing after, oh, I gotta get the mean pissoir. I gotta get it. I'm gonna make this girl squirt. It ain't all about that, boo. It ain't never all about that. Same with us gay brothers. It's all about getting to the power of the booty. And once they find the power of the booty that's right for them, that makes them be all happy and shit, they don't know what to do with it. It's like
Exactly.
y'all
It
want to.
close they close you out very quickly. It makes no damn sense. Like, why are you going to sit here and you know you got a real one. You know
Why
you got a
fuck it
real
up?
one in front of you, the one that promotes you, celebrates you, whatever business you got, all this other stuff. But you gonna sit here and be all in you get in your chest when you get it because it's strong. Because women, not girls, women love very, very strong. More than likely, we've had a lot of trauma, and we know how to treat a man as well as an LGBTQ man or female.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of trauma that makes us this soft. They
Yep.
never tell you. They never tell you how many times you get fucked over to be so soft in your life,
Yeah, till you
and
get pregnant.
it makes absolutely no fucking sense why people lie on the freaking resume. Why are you going to do that to somebody for?
To make themselves look good, make yourself look good, like make you sleep at night. No, it comes and bites you in the ass. And that's where people
Do you know
don't.
what you do? Do you know what you do to the other person? You give them sleepless nights. You give them self worthless. They get to that point. They get to the point where they feel they're worthless, and really they're worth more than you because they're willing to love you, but they ain't willing to fix you. There's no fixing. Let me tell you something about good women, good solid women, and men that actually are solid. We do not want to fix. We only want to love because if it doesn't come easy, then it shouldn't be there. Okay? We are not here to fix a damn thing. We can be patient with you, but you're going to have to be patient with us for more because once we open up to you and then you turn around and use that insecurity against another individual, thinking that you're going to damage our boundary, what ends up happening is you end up hurting this person,
And then you get fucked.
but you get fucked out of it because we know how to hurt our heart in order for it to be good for our soul.
Mm-hmm.
Some people misconstrue the saying that I said the last few podcasts talking about never attach yourself to anything that you can't let go in 30 seconds. That was with business.
Yup. Only business, not relationships. If you
Not
really trust it.
not a, not a solid person. If you know you have a solid person, that saying is not valid to that person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I need to clarify that a little bit. You
Clarify.
cannot you cannot if you care about this person, you know you catching feelings, you running from it like a motherfucker because you a wimp. You a fucking wimp. You get your little bitch ass heart broken because you a biggity biggity bitch, and you think that you gonna sit here and get all upset over this. Understand this right here. If you run from it, don't come back to it because I personally am not going to give you twice to hurt me. Okay? I'm not going to give you fucking twice to do it. And the thing of the matter is that people literally, it's that saying does not go for good women or good men. If you know you have a real one, if you know you have a real one, are you stupid enough to let that go in 30 seconds because you don't want to attach yourself to anything that you can't let go in 30 seconds? Think about how stupid you are to let go of that. If you're dumb enough to say that in a relationship, you ain't shit.
You ain't shit, period.
Because I'm going to tell you something. Relationships is different than your entrepreneurship. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, entrepreneurship is a very lonely road. You better be willing to be on your own. There's more goodbyes than there ever will be a yes on
Yup.
anything.
Yup.
I 100% agree with that because I've done it and been doing it.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm telling you is that you can, yes, you can love somebody enough to love yourself to let them go, and that's fine. If it's hurting you that bad, but that's if that person's hurting you. If this person is genuine to you, loving towards you, doing everything they possibly can to be a part of your life, not distracting you from your business, actually promoting your business, has a backing for you, then that's somebody you need to cherish. That's somebody you need to look at. That's somebody that's going to ride or die with you through the struggles of your business.
Mm-hmm. Tell it. Come on.
Because let me tell you something. Every good solid man needs somebody behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Every one of you, every man, every good woman needs a balance of somebody that they can talk to, that is with them through thick and thin ice. That's not scared.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't take you for what you have. Takes you for the person you are. I don't care about that money shit. Money can be built.
Mm-hmm.
Money can be built. Build it. But don't sit there when this person is literally going to help you immensely through your lifespan, and then you sit here and say, I don't attach myself to nothing that I can't let go of in 30 seconds. Not to a good person. Not to somebody that is willing to stand right there and be patient enough to help you through the struggles of it, to see your potential. If you're scared of that,
Mm-hmm.
whew, you've been playing with some little girls. You've been playing with some little boys.
Oh yes.
Whittle. Because a good woman, she's going to stand right there and help you. She's not going to abandon you.
Mm-hmm.
This is LGBT. This goes for men and women and LGBTQ. Everything I say goes for both ways, just so you know. Just
It
so I
goes
don't have
full circle.
to.
It goes
Just
full
so I
circle.
don't. That way, yeah. Throw that ass in a circle. So it goes that direction. Okay, it goes all the way around.
She said, "Throw that ass in a circle." That's why I did this. And she did. I
You
did
know what
this.
I'm
She said, "Throw
saying?
that ass in a circle." Hey, throw that ass in a circle. Oh my God. That's why I did this. Wait, she said, "Throw that ass in a circle." I had to look away. Woo!
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
that got my day started. Thank you. I need that laugh. Woo!
I'm just saying that's the point of it. You gotta understand that. You also have to understand that nobody wants these good women nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nobody wants them.
Or the good men, gay men.
I said third ass in circle. You know damn good what I mean for both.
Woo!
I'm just saying that man wants me. No man wants that. No man wants a lot of that. No man want good women. They don't. They rather try to use them or try to see what they can get or try to, you know, they lie on that resume. They'll think they want something bad enough, or they'll be upfront about something, but they don't understand what they're being upfront about. They don't understand what they're being upfront about. You start to feel something, and then you back away from it because you felt something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you need to feel that. Some people do that shit.
Oh yeah.
That's
They
a
do
lie
all
too.
the time.
It's one thing to be upfront. Like when I say upfront, I'm talking about gently be upfront with what you're doing. Don't sit there and just be like, "Look, I don't want you right now because I'm focusing on other stuff."
XYZ.
Okay, my question is, what you focusing on? My business, really? Okay, you focusing on that? All right. So, what do you think I'm trying to do? I don't want to be distracted from it. Okay. A good woman keeps you focused. She tells you where you need to go next on the business. Okay. Man, woman, it don't matter. We're throwing that ass in a circle again. That's where we at with this today. This is for every sexuality. If a good woman is promoting you as a business, she's celebrating you, and you are not giving that the light of day, and you want to sit here and say that I don't need any distractions, I don't have time for that, listen to what he's saying because he's dead up honest about it. But at the same time, understand, gentlemen, ladies, whoever we are right now, pay attention to that person. Because once that person walks out of your life, once that person feels some type of way that they are unwanted by you and they have invested their time, effort into you, you got to understand you wasted valuable moments of their life that they could have been working on other things. Yeah, you have to come to the conclusion that this person, here's how you decide if this relationship will be right for you if you are a business owner, okay? I'll go ahead and break it down for you. If this person is willing to sit in the same room as you and listen to your dream of what you want, let's say, like, for example, my cake business. Let's say this person wants to know more about it. They're interested in it. They're discussing it with me. And they're very impressed with it. They think it's awesome. Okay? But let's talk about when a good woman approaches a man. Okay? This is how you know you got a real one. Is when she wants to know more about your business and start suggesting things you could do for it to make it bigger. Bigger. Better. What can I do to help you? Wouldn't it be cool if you could do da-da-da-da-da? That's when you know you got a real one. It has nothing to do with your fucking money when a good woman comes in your life. I cannot speak for men as much as I can women. Some men are all up for that business. And they're just like, do it. Go for it. And they're supportive of it. But a woman multiplies a man. Okay? If a woman, I didn't say no girl, I said a woman. Okay? A woman will multiply a man. She will sit there and just be like, you could also do this, 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 this. She will give you more business ideas, more business strategies. That's how you know you got a real one. That's how you know that you got somebody that you can keep. You got somebody that may be that. I'm not saying take it fast with her. I'm saying build into that relationship with her. I agree with that 100%. But if you are a damaged motherfucker, and I said it just as is, if you damaged as fuck and you ain't healed for shit and you trying to start a business, you will never focus on a good woman when she comes in your face. When she's right in front of you, you will never focus on her. You will never focus on your business, nor will you give a fuck about her. And then on top of that, you going to sit here and try to figure out how to start a business. And you going to sit right where you left because you got to move when it comes to business. You got to move. You have to move. You have to sit down and find one thing. You have to make it a goal that in 30 days you need one goal met. One goal met. Ray don't know, but we made one goal already. We've already done that. We have a website for TraumaSpeaks. I advise everybody to at least visit it, look at it, subscribe to it. We're going to try to make it to where, if we can figure it out, I don't know if we have figured it out, to put these videos on the actual site. We are now on Teachable.
Yes,
we are going to have a course. And, me and Ray have talked about numerous courses and numerous things we can do. That's just me and him beating ideas back and forth. If you have a woman doing that,
keep on.
And you are ignoring that you feel for this person, you're an idiot. You're a freaking idiot. And I mean that wholeheartedly. If you are willing, I know that somebody's going to come at me and say, well, what if they just want to focus? What are they focusing on?
That's the question.
I'm glad they're straight up with you and saying I don't want a relationship right now. I can't be this person for you because I'm focusing on this. Yada yada yada. Well, my question is going to be, what goals do you have for it? And
Mm-hmm.
if you sit there and say, well, I got to focus on this and I got to figure out da 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 da, you ain't doing shit. You ain't focusing on nothing. You just like your single space and you scared to death about the way you freaking feel.
Because you never felt that way before. You never had a new feeling before.
Right. And damaged men are the worst for this. Damaged men are the worst at getting a good woman, turning her away, pushing her away, running away from her. They're the world's worst for that shit. The world's worst for that shit. And the thing of the matter is you have to open your freaking mind that maybe this one isn't like the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Quit
And that can
lying
be
on
very
personal
challenging.
resume. Do I?
It can be very challenging when the man can't see it. It can be fucking challenging. And it's the dead ass honest truth.
It is.
When they really damaged and they went through so much trauma from the last relationship, and then when that real one pops the fuck up and they
Yeah,
can't see it, it's like it's game over.
but here's the thing: if you don't train to open your heart up and your mind up to another person, if you don't train it, if you don't try or attempt it, you lose.
Yeah.
And you'll never find her. She's not going to stand right where you left. Right where you left her, you think this woman's going to stand right there and wait for you to figure out
She gonna walk on, keep it
that
pushing.
she's the right one, that she could push you to be the best version of yourself. That scares you, right? That scares you that a woman makes you want to do stuff.
Or
Because
a man. Or a man
yeah,
that do that. Universal.
that's the third of man in a circle, or the third of ass in a circle, man in a circle, ass in a circle. This is for everybody. This is rated E. This is rated E for everyone.
Everyone.
Except
Oh, she said this is rated E for everyone. You heard that, y'all, right? We're talking
yeah,
for both parties.
I'm talking about for everybody. I'm not when I say stuff, I really mean for both because we're both reaching out to LGBTQ and straight. You know, that's for everybody. Everything I say is for that. You know, I may say it bluntly where it sounds like I'm just talking about females, but that's just because I am a female and I'm just saying everybody can relate to what certain females go through. Certain males can, you know, everybody's done this.
Mm-hmm.
Blind men always find good women and hurt them. They do. And it's because I want a real one. I want one that's got my back. But I had one of them. And that was important. Oh, really? But yeah, no. Really, was it?
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you something. If you lost a good one
You a fool.
and you try to find another one,
You ain't gonna
but
find.
she's right there in front of you, you found somebody that promotes you, wants to promote you, wants to celebrate certain things in you, and you are dumb enough to be blind enough to ignore it. You are dumb enough to lose every bit of any chance you have with any good woman. If you're willing to do it to one, you're going to do it to every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way it goes.
You heard her, y'all. She's keeping it 1,000. This is on both parties. This is for everybody.
Yeah, stop lying on
Do
that.
not bleed. Do not put your past traumas on the next new relationship. That's what we said this countless times in the podcast. We said this countless many times as we talk about this. We even gonna talk about it on Teachable.
Yeah.
So like, we're gonna talk about all this. Like when you purchase the online course with us, we're gonna be both of us going to be right in your face telling you exactly how it is in the most professional way. We're going to give it to you real. Because if you going like listen to what Lauren said, piggyback what she was saying, you cannot bleed on the next new person, especially if your past trauma relationship got you that fucked up, and then you can't really focus on what's in front of you, especially the real one that just popped up and manifest that you prayed for. You're gonna end up missing out. You're gonna miss out, and that's where a lot of people have messed up.
let me tell you something. An ex will come back into your life to see if you're still stupid, honeys. Okay.
That
But
part.
a real one that comes in front of you, if you still see your ex and that motherfucker, then you need to go back and do some healings. But you need to be honest with that person. Say, I'm damaged.
I'm
It's
fucked.
one thing. It's one thing to say I'm damaged. I'm broken. I have been through so many things. I don't know how to reach and get over this. If this person is willing to say you want to talk about that, they're giving you a vulnerable space. Women will give you a vulnerable space. A woman will give you a safe and vulnerable space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And this is two men on that one. Women, on the other hand, we just don't have a choice. We women, we just out of luck on this.
Mm-hmm.
We don't always have a vulnerable space where a man will actually be able to give a proper feedback on how we feel. But if a woman is giving you, gentlemen, LGBTQ, it doesn't matter. Throw that ass in a circle. Um, we that's a strong person. That's a person that wants to know you on a different level. That's a person that is not going to withhold love and affection from you. This person's wanting you to actually talk to them about something vulnerable to you. And if you can genuinely talk about that with that person and them not go and spread the word about you, that's who you need to stick with. That's somebody that deserves your focus. And I'm not saying people in business think all the time that just because I'm focusing on my business, I can't have a relationship outside of that. Bullshit. We're going to talk about that. Understand me when I tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Two people come into your life, one to take from you and one to actually bring into it. Okay? All right? Those two types of people. They either come in to take from you or they come in to bring to you. If you got one that's coming in and bringing you ideas, bringing you a new mindset, bringing you a new light on a lot of things that you have been damaged, and you are stupid enough to push that away, but take what they say and run with it, you're a low life individual.
Mm-hmm.
Because that person believes in you. That's the difference.
Wholeheartedly.
If somebody absolutely believes in you wholeheartedly, 110%, then you need to obviously,
Do some
you need to,
soul searching.
yeah, because you can have a relationship and be an entrepreneur, especially if you got one that's got your back. There's a difference between girls and a woman. There's a difference between a girl who wants to take from you and a woman who wants to build you.
It's
You're not a pussy. Okay? If you're a man, you are not a pussy. You're not a punakatana. Okay? You are not that for a woman helping you build yourself.
and it's vice versa with the men. You not just like with the boy. There's a difference between a man and a boy. A
Right.
boy would just want to take, just like she said, like to take and be a dog. But then a man, he knows exactly what his worth is. And he want to uplift and build you up and encourage you and push you to the next level. There's a difference.
Yes.
And there's a lot of boys out there. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
why I'm not too quick to give nothing. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because once you start giving that once you start having that, building that affirmation, that connection with a person, and all of a sudden I don't want this with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then you don't need my knowledge, you don't need me, and you don't need
My energy.
because I'm wasting my time helping. I'm wasting my time developing something you don't want.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you exactly what you want.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't me.
It ain't me. This bond is good.
You want to push that away? You want to run away from it? Let me tell you something. Running away from a good person and not actually saying, I'm damaged, I want to take things really slow, is one thing. But being straight up assholish and saying that you don't want anybody right now because you're focusing, but you have not moved forward and in nothing you're focusing on, you're not focusing on shit. You're too damaged and depressed to focus on shit. And the one person that could help you out of this whole entire thing, I'm not saying rely on them. I'm not saying for self-happiness. I'm not saying for anything. I'm saying this person could really, if they literally, their spirit actually dances with yours when you are in a room with them, and you stupid enough to ignore that feeling, better yet, you so fucking scared of it, that's because it's been placed in front of you to help you. You were the real, listen, ones that are damaged out there that's dealing with this right now. They didn't know you were their peace babies. And they didn't care. And it's okay to hurt. Okay? It's okay to feel that way.
You have every right.
It's okay to feel worthless, but let me tell you something, don't stay there because you're worth more. You're worth more.
You're that apple pie that you've been baked in the oven. You're that freshness.
Right. But you just have to understand there's motherfuckers out here that think that they can be like that. They think that is the thing to do, and it's not. Oh, I want a real woman. I want one that I did. Or, oh, I don't want a woman. I just want to fuck, buddy. Let me go ahead and tell you something. What you're doing. Since you want to be an entrepreneur, but you want to fuck, buddy, let's talk about it a second.
Oh, spill it, bitch.
Let's go ahead and talk about what you're doing to your body when you do that shit. Okay. You're going to sit here and want to be an entrepreneur. You want to focus on your business. Okay. You want to sleep with multiple women in your single space. If you would build up that sperm and practice abstinence while you were actually building a business, you could actually take that energy that is built up. This is for women too. Okay. And before we say anything about pronouns, we are not going there. Okay? Because everybody has hormones. Just difference. I don't give a fuck. Anyhow, if you would build that up and use that drive when you're bored, horny, and lonely, and get your ass up and go sit at the computer and work on your business plan, and go to the gym and exert your energy into something else versus giving your dick or your punani to anybody else.
Or the part of the Kuna Katana.
That's my name. Thank you.
Oh. Oh God, I'm glad I didn't drink this one for this one.
I have had enough this week. You hear me? I've had fucking enough this past 3 weeks. I am passionate right now. It's been, it's one of them things where, me and you start working on something and then I find some idea and I'm like, let's do it. But the thing of the matter is do you know what you're doing to your body? You're releasing all that sperm. You're releasing all that energy that could be exerted into your business. And you're worried about your motherfucking single space. Let me tell you about your single space. It sucks. It hurts good women. You find a good woman. You bang the good woman. And then you know what you do? You lead her on to thinking that she's got something with you, that she could help you with something. And she starts giving you all these business ideas and all this other stuff. You take it and you run with it. You bang her and you leave her. You a dumbass. When you could actually sit this woman down and be like, I like where this is going, but you're so worried about your single space and you're supposedly focusing. What are you focusing on? Tell me. It's not a damn thing. Because I bet you haven't made it to the first goal yet because you're still in your sack jacking off. Or going and finding another one. And another one.
And another one.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying you can. I'm just saying you can actually use that backed up semen and that backed up gushy gushy ladies.
Yeah.
You could actually use that to take advantage of actually going after your business dream, your business goal.
And you're
I, I practice more abstinence than what I'm given credit for on anything. People may look at me and say, "No, you don't." Yes, the fuck I do.
yeah, she does.
Yes, the fuck I do.
Yeah, she does, y'all. She's not lying.
That's now have I ever, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, we all get them damn cravings. But Bob is an awesome person. For those that do not know who Bob is battery operated boy. But instead of grabbing that and spending your money on that, grab your card and go put some marketing towards your fucking business. Bob ain't even relevant right now.
I had to take off my glasses to this shit, even though I'm blind as fuck right now.
Ray tell me shut the fuck up.
I was like, this girl said Bob. I said, let it out. Boy. I'm not telling you shut up. I said, keep going. I had to take off my eyes. It's blurry as shit. But I'm just looking. I'm seeing you. I'm just like this. Yo, did she just said B-O-B? Yo.
Yeah.
She did. I'm like this.
You could give him a cute name like Chester or some stupid shit, but nobody wants to go to bed with that. It is, baby. I'm sorry if anybody's name is Chester out there, but Oscar too, man. I love y'all. I'm sorry if your name is those two things, but let me tell you something. Think about it for a minute.
Oh, yes, Chester. Woo!
I'm gonna get so much hate, and I really don't give a damn. It is what it is. I'm just being funny.
God dang it! Look at this shit. This so damn good.
Right? I'm drinking straight water because I am on my little bit of fasting. But back to what I was saying. What you're doing is you're draining your energy. You're draining the nutrients out of your body that gives you energy to get up and go do things. Instead, you keep thinking about your sexual urges when you need to be like, I need to get up. You get up, you go to the gym or take a walk, something like that to get it, you got to practice your body's self-control. You're going to have to fast and meditate. You're going to have to get up in the morning. You're going to have to do that stuff. Nobody, you're going to have to do those types of things. You got to move different for your business to move different. But the funny part is these motherfuckers out here, dag blasted, lying on the resume stating that they focusing on this, 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 and this, and you ain't focusing on shit.
Just your ding-a-ling.
But when a woman comes up to you and tells you how to focus on it, she makes you feel good. She makes you feel at peace with yourself and at peace with everything else. And then you're going to sit here and run from it.
Pussy.
Let me go ahead and tell you what it's going to be like for you to run from it. Pussy. Run from a good one to a real one. I'm going to tell you what it's going to be like for you. You will never find another one like it. That's number one. You will not find another one. What you will do is you will get down the road a piece while you're sitting there running. And you will, you'll start to slow down and wonder what you did.
I had to do that.
I damaged that behind me. And you will always be in the rearview mirror because of it. These men out here giving woman giving like, oh, I've been onto this relationship. Y'all suck too. You know why? Because then when you find a good one, you don't even trust that one no more to give you a good relationship. I've been in a relationship tied like back to back to back. I just want my single space. But yet, the right one's been placed in front of you because you had to kiss a lot of fucking nasty ass frogs in order to get to the right one.
Ribbit.
And she didn't have to show up as a frog. She showed up as a solid person. He, she, all that. Throw that ass in a circle once again. It is for everybody's. From me's to you's. Tired of people doing this shit to people. I've seen it. I've seen it so many times in my life and other people's lives. I'm so fucking sick of that shit. I'm sick of people sitting here literally damaging good, solid women, good, solid men over some dumb shit. It's one thing if you're being just honest. It's different when you put assholity. Yeah, I'm making up words, damn it. I do it all the time. And dumacity in it. That's my other word that I like to use. Okay.
Word.
And you sit this person down after they communicated their trauma with you and you communicated your trauma with them. This person listened to your ideas and things and gave you the best feedback of your life. And you sit there and you want to run from it, you're an idiot. That's dumacity. Keep looking through the rearview mirror at what you used to have with somebody else and bleed on this person here and say, oh, I don't want you because of this person back here. Let me go ahead and tell you something about that person back there. They X for a fucking reason. They're back there for a fucking reason. Stop looking at this other person as the person in the rearview mirror. You got the opportunity to be with somebody that's going to promote you as a person. And you rather let it walk away from you because you're too scared of it. You're scared to death of it. And then you're going to sit there and say, I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm a this, I'm a that. I like my single space. I like my drama-free life. I had this, I had that. You know what? That's because you live in the fuck back there. You cannot drive a car looking through the rearview mirror. And let me tell you something else. Okay? This is one of my favorite sayings, and Ray thought it was very it hit a little bit. Don't judge somebody by their choices before you understand what choices they had to choose from. Because these good women had anybody in the world to choose from. And they chose you. They chose to help you. They chose to communicate with you.
Pay attention to that.
Don't judge anybody by the choices they made until you understand what choices they had to choose from.
Holler.
Because I'm telling you, there's women out there that are good solids that don't even want to be approached anymore because they know it's going to be the same shit different day.
And they tired of fucker.
Or when they think they found something that they can believe in. And then it ends up being, you're not good enough because I don't want to be a distract. I don't want you. You're going to distract me. I got to focus on this and that. Don't even say that shit anymore. That's old news. We've heard that. That's just been like, I want to fuck buddy, but I want to build with you. No, there's no in between. There's no in between with that. When you got a good solid woman, she gonna focus on helping you.
And make sure you succeed.
That is a throw the ass in the circles. So that's the same thing. It goes for everybody. I am rated E for everybody on this podcast.
Lord have mercy. Oh, thank God, this is the most raw episode. This is the
If that was vodka, that would have been great, but it's not. It's water. That was so sad.
Like I said, I drank wine in your honor.
I need to get on Rappy.
Yeah, she's out of town, y'all.
Yeah. So, just like I said, you really have to understand that there's nobody that can, nobody can fix you guys and girls out there that are sitting here in traumatic relationships, having nobody to talk to when you got me and Ray, and you can go to our website and book a session with us, one of us.
Or both.
I know that I know counseling is very expensive. I know all that. I don't go to counselors because they can't tell me. It's bad when a counselor tells me that I don't know what to say to that. Okay, I've been through enough. That's why me and Ray started this. Well, he started podcast. We started the teachable stuff together. Like, that's a whole nother thing. I came in later, just saying, but me and him been through enough freaking trauma. We know.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need. We're not licensed therapists, but I tell you this right now, we don't need a psychology degree to say we fucked up.
No, we just culture.
Me and him are both of each other's psychologists. We coach people. That's what we're doing. That's something we like to do.
Mm-hmm. We
If
want
you
you
are
to
going
be
through, if you are going through something and you need a life coach, one of us can do it.
or both. You get both of us.
You can get both of us. We can have a bitch session. It's kind of technically we made it professionally, but we call it a little bitch session so you can get all of that out.
Let it out. Let it all out instead of holding it
Mm-hmm.
in. Pour it out.
Yeah, right.
We're not judging you. We're not going to judge you or nothing. You
Nope.
got to go to TraumaSpeaks. You got to go to RadarNaka.wixsite.com
And it should
forward
it
slash
should be on there.
TraumaSpeaks and go on Teachable.
Yeah, but I mean, y'all have really got to think. Some people have got to stop lying on the resume to these people. Stop approaching anybody. If you're going to come into their life just to fuck them and walk, stop. You're lonely, you're horny, and you're freaking bored.
Cut it out.
That's what you are. The problem is that a good woman wants you to focus on you, but she wants to help you focus on making it better. If she's willing to promote that, I'm telling you, pay the freak attention to it. She sees a potential that you ain't seeing because you doubt your damn self. If a woman's not doubting you and she sees your full potential, and you ignorant enough to be like, I don't want to be your lover, I don't want to be your boyfriend, I don't want to be nothing of you because I'm focusing like I said, ladies, this is to you that's dealing with that because this mainly happens with men. Ask him what the goal is and ask him what has he done to get to his first goal. Place it in the comments what his actual response was. Now, if he said he did get to his first goal, good, that's great. But has he got to the second one? See, I'd be all in this. I'd be like, please tell me why. But you know what? Listen to him at the same time. If he ain't ready, he's not ready. But don't be standing there when he gets back. Don't do that to yourself. Don't be patient. Don't sit there. Women are more guilty of this. This is the only reason why I'm saying this to women, okay? This is not a throw your ass in the circle thing. This is a woman, okay? Women have a tendency to want to fix that. They're like, I will be patient for him until he is ready. No, bitch, because you are not the one. Because if he wanted you, he would. Understand, a man, when he does, he will. Don't sit there and just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Because you will always be the last page of his book of things to do. You will be the last text message that he thinks about. You will not be that good morning text. You will not be that good night text. You will be a throughout the day maybe text.
Mm-hmm.
You will not be a priority. Don't you wait for that. Don't you be patient for that. What does deserve patience is one that it will talk to you. Good morning. Good night. A little bit throughout the day. Not overbearing. Lets you focus on your work. He focuses on his. It should not be hard. Do not wait for that. Because if he wanted you, he would. I don't care if he's an entrepreneur. Do not care at all what he is. He can focus on that and still be with you. I'm sorry. Every CEO has been broke before. Every CEO has had to be a employee. There's two people born in a hospital every day. One's going to work for him and one is actually going to own him. Okay? They all got one thing in common. They got a badass bitch behind them. They may have done some dumb shit because money changes people, but that's why they need a course for that too. They need coaching for men that think that that's funny. Just because you got money don't mean you got to be banging everything. Okay, I'm just telling you. That's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Stop trying to fix these man boys. Stop trying to fix them. Stop trying to help somebody that doesn't even want you. They want you in different ways, but they don't want you. You made them feel something. And now they're going to run from you and hurt you because you know they feel it. And you know what? Ladies know this feeling more than men do. We have a different intuition. Like Ray has a different intuition than me. Okay? I'm talking about ladies in general about a woman's intuition. I'm about to get to man's in a minute. Now to men. Anyhow, men, on the other hand, I forgot this live stream thing does the opposite. Men, on the other hand, they run from good women because of the simple fact they've been took from. So let's say a man is working on a business, and let's say he meets this girl, and he has not prioritized his business. He stops prioritizing his business. He starts prioritizing her and all these other things. So when he does get in the next relationship with that woman that I was just talking about, she ain't shit anymore because this other woman took from the man. You see what I'm saying? But men have to understand good women aren't going to be patient with you. Also men with men, women with women, not going there. But any hoozle, I'm just saying, men that have been damaged repeatedly, really just they're not for good women. Yeah, I said it. Damaged men ain't good for good women. I'm gonna tell you why, because you will not give one a shot to help you in a way that is not gonna hurt you. You ain't ready for that. You ain't never gonna be ready for that. Women out there that are damaged like a motherfucker, quit fucking pushing these good men away, because us good women would like them. But you know what? All them bitches, little bitches out there get them and destroy the fuck out of them for us. You understand that?
That part.
All you little bitches out there, the little girls out there sitting there daggum cheating, lying, and all this other stuff on a fucking good man, and then we got to come up in this piece. And we meet him. What do we get? The rest of what's left? Because he cannot heal and it's been 2 years ago or 3 months ago or 4 months ago and he's still fucked up? Because women are stronger than men when it comes to a fucking breakup, especially a Libra now. We don't give a fuck. Okay? About 3 weeks, we are done dealing with some bullshit. I've been wrecked enough by a motherfucker. I cannot be wrecked anymore. That's how numb I am when somebody acts when somebody's like that. I expect it because I am one of them good women. Ray is one of them good men. But we're not approachable because we love too strong. We love what we got. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you little dainty boys and you little dainty girls, please go date each other. Date within your own retardation. Please date within that. If you want toxicity, go find one that is. I think we need to make a daggum app called toxic.com. Y'all can meet each other on there. Leave the good men alone, leave the good women alone, and let them actually meet each other so we ain't so fucked up when we get to the good ones. Toxiconly.com. That's what I'm gonna fucking name it. I got me a. See, that's how easy it is to come up with some shit.
See how you just it kept rolling. I'm like, she's speaking passion, throwing ideas out like that. This is
Ray's been waiting on me to start my mouth. Just think
I've been waiting for this whole day. I'm just like,
I've been behaving. I've been behaving on here, y'all. I really have. I talk as still as I can. I just don't feel like that right now. Ray just wouldn't expect me to find toxiconly.com. That's my next project. Look. I'm dead serious. These little bitches and these little boys. If y'all toxic as hell, I got a site for you. It's coming out 2024.
I'm dead. Wait. Wait. that comment. Then it comes with a toxic. I'll be like, Lauren. But then Lauren.
No fucks given, though. No fucks given.
Oh God! But I've been waiting for her to let this out. I'm just like, go ahead, speak freely. The reason why I haven't said nothing is everything she said. Like we had this conversation already. We've been talking about this for days, weeks, months, and she just recently went through a weird ass situation just recently now, and I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? What is going on with these men and their damaged goodies and shit? Like they,
It's always how it works. It's been like that. You know, I mean, like I said, it's these damaged motherfuckers that act like they're fine, and then they
and they
feel
not.
real, and they ain't. And you know what? That's just the way it goes. It's the most ignorant shit I have ever seen in my life. Like I said, if you are not ready, don't pursue anybody. Stop trying to just sleep with them. You throw off pH balances, motherfuckers. Do you know what it's like having hysterectomies? Because they hysterect me. And you know what? I still have a pH balance. It ain't worth a damn. Okay? I'm just saying, men do this to all these women. I've had it happen to me before. That's why I say all this.
It's happened. She
All
has.
these motherfuckers do that.
Mm,
Stop making women feel something for you. We are sensitive, damn it. We are here to help. We were put here to help on this earth. Now you don't want to help. You want to sit there and ruin us. Good job, you did it.
now move on.
Okay, y'all happy? Y'all fucking happy? You happy that you ruined? You got the next person got to be patient with one of us. We have to almost be with a bottle of fucking Valium and some Percocet because we're in pain and we need some sanity. And then you got Lamictal because we fucked up from past traumatic experiences.
Here's the bottle value.
And I'm getting on Rappy next because damn it, you got me inspired. Fuck.
You
I'm just
understand?
yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. And I feel for any woman that's going through that right now. That feels for somebody right now that is, you know, throw the ass in a circle. I'll love you. I'll love you. I'm sorry if you're going through something like that. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of some motherfucker pursuing or having that conversation. And then they start to feel and they start to run from it. And they're like, oh shit, I feel. I gotta go. I'm scared. Do you think we get to run from fucking childbirth?
No.
Hell no. Do you think that we run from you when you doing that? No, we stand right there and we take it like a fucking champ until we can't do it no more. And then we sit there and hurt like hell because of you, damage ourselves for you
Mm-hmm.
to sit there and tell me's or hers or him's that you basically ain't good enough because I can't focus on you. I can't do that. Let me tell you something about that focusing shit. You need to stop that bullshit. You ain't focusing on shit. And the ones that are actually do pay attention to the one that is trying to help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? The one that is focusing listens. Okay? But also values you.
Mm-hmm.
They value you, they listen to you, and they take your suggestion and they literally find it inspirational to their soul. And that is what happens when you find a good man that actually wants a good woman. Rare occasion. Maybe in hell I'll find one.
This girl said in hell. Oh.
I'm gonna get kicked out of hell anyway. I'm that one. I'm gonna get I'll be at heaven laughing. Like I got kicked out of heaven. I got kicked out of hell. What the fuck? Hey God.
You're an ass. Oh my God.
I
Oh,
can't help it.
oh Jesus Christ. Yo. Yeah, that was a nice one. That was, ooh. You told you gave all the tea. You let it all out. I told you I didn't talk to everybody. I just told a little here and there. piggybacking because she got to let it out. This needs to be heard because this has to be said. Everything that Lord is saying, she's keeping it 1,000 with everybody. Y'all gotta learn to pay attention. If you're that dear bitch, like she said, don't fuck with nobody. Just heal first. Please
It's
heal
a
first.
band-aid. When you start going to somebody, it's a fucking band-aid. Enough dopamine in your brain during sex just to cover it up. It's a fucking band-aid. Stop looking for a fucking band-aid. Find, you know what I'm saying? Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Because the next morning when you fucking wake up, you feel the exact same before that band-aid. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna do nothing for you. Get up and work on your business, bitch. That's what you need to do.
And win and focus on your happiness.
And once you start actually doing that, is
Things
when
will
that
fall
good
into
one will come
place.
around. But pay attention when that good one comes around. That is all I'm asking you to do.
And don't fuck it up.
Right.
Don't fuck it up.
All right, Ray. I love you.
Yes.
I gotta
That
get off here.
Yes, it's time to conclude this episode. I hope you enjoyed this bonus rawness of this title. Why do people fly on the resume in relationships? And if you please check us out on Teachable. Check us out on TraumaSpeaks on Teachable. Yes, yes, boo boo. And check us out on the website on TraumaSpeaks. You can check us if you want to book us both. Yes, we'll even come to a city near you, Shaba, or online.
Yes. We do
Until
virtual coaching, so please, by all means,
And
go for it.
season 4 is coming very, very soon, y'all. Coming later this fall. Only here on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, and more. All right? All right. It's time to motivate. We are out of here. Love y'all. Until next time, we love you. Time to motivate, bitch. Ah.